Hello and welcome to my live reaction of Shokugeki no Soma chapter 253, True Gourmet. And we got the color cover thing of, or is their names? I forgot. Beautiful girls. Decora, I think, is the very beautiful. Yeah. Decora and that girl. Anyway, let's get into the chapter. Alright, the next battle will be the last of the Russian Mint cuisine. I forgot that was where we ended. Grandfather, the next battle will be the end? We will be changing the format. Okay. Each team has 2 members remaining. As before, each of them must prepare 1 dish. However, unlike before, each team's pair of dishes will be served right after each other. Wait. Okay. So is this, okay, so this is a tag team battle kind of thing. Do their dishes have to, like, have an overall harmony and they have to work together? Because this could be then the reason that Tsukasa and Rindo fall down, because they probably can't work together. And they have very different styles of cooking. Not that Irina and Soma don't, but I feel like they're definitely more compatible. Their compatibility is better than that of Rindo and Tsukasa, so that would make sense. That would be the non-bullshit reason that we're looking for as to why the rebels will win. Okay. Their dishes must follow a course-like format. In other words, one member of the team will prepare an hors d'oeuvre, and the other will prepare the main dish. A 2-dish course. Wait a minute. A 2-course meal made by the best 2 members of the Elite 10. There's no way that'll be anything but amazing. A course meal. Sounds interesting. Why would you propose such a thing, Simon? There will be no theme ingredients. You're free to use what you may. Instead, your dishes must adhere to a concept. A course meal embodying true gourmet. Okay. I see. Okay. Any objections, Headmaster? No. Quite the contrary. In fact, I think it's a splendid idea. A suit woven by both Tsukasa and Kobayashi together. To think I'll get the chance to taste such a thing during a match. And the theme concept is simply too convenient. I'm almost inclined to apologize. After all, the current Elite 10 is composed of nothing other than chefs that embody my ideals. Meanwhile, Irina, as she is now, could never hope to create true gourmet. Oh damn. It's plain as day. Oh really? Do you think so? Yes, Irina. Give it to him. I know I've changed quite a bit. The dishes I make will no doubt be different than they used to be. I've become a daughter wild enough to run away from home. Father, I am no longer the good girl you assumed me to be. Damn, Irina. That's good. I mean bad. I mean, yeah. That a girl. Wait a sec. You never were really that good of a girl to begin with. I mean, you said something was terrible even when you thought it was delicious. Come on. Let's keep that to ourselves. Rebellion is a quintessent. How do you even say quintessential? I don't know. Natural part of one's teenage year. Yeah, teenage rebellion. As your father, I will tolerate it. Today's proceedings will therefore be adjourned. I shall see you all here again tomorrow. Please tell me we skip through the night and just, like, see that in flashback. The victors will decide the fate of Tsutsuki. Ready thy hearts and minds for battle, young chefs. Those two, as they are now, just might be able to pull this off. After all, Yukihiro and Nakiri-san have both continued to become stronger with each passing day. But this also means I was completely wrong in saying Soma wouldn't be there for the last match. Although in my defense, the rules changed. Yes, as they are now. Asami-sama, you're a terrible father. Don't you think you'd be shocked if your own father said to you what you did to her? She's right. She may be your enemy at the moment, but it's because you're always like this that she rebels against you. She rebels against you. I have no choice. Irina currently has some impurities mixed up inside her. Well, screw you. She must be brought into the fold of Central as soon as possible and purified clean. Okay, calm down. After all, my daughter will be the one, the key that leads all chefs on the true right path. I don't like the shading on your face when you're saying that. You're sounding more like a villain each and every day, and you are like the bad guy, but like, he's about to commit mass murder. Yukihiro-kun and I will now begin deliberating our tactics. First, we will quickly decide which of us will be responsible for the appetizer and the main dish, respectively. We need to very specifically nail down what sort of dishes we can use to build a 2-course meal. Is there anything we can do? We can help with the preparations. We'll do anything. You know how they say too many cooks spoil the broth? A bunch of people yelling, do this, do that, will just eat up time. Yep, let's see. You two first years, and Ishiki too, as a representative of the Polish dorm, help by giving us advice. But all of our expulsions are riding on your battle tomorrow. Not doing anything is just... Trusting in Yukihiro and the others is part of the role we are to play too. Have we seen Kuka at all for yeah. Kuka-san. Besides, sleepless nights are the bane of beauty. We need our sleep, got it? Come on, Irina, you can do this. Let's begin. You betcha. I see, okay. What do we have here? Is it just like stuff? Because I see bananas, apples, mushrooms, other mushrooms, some sort of lettuce. I don't know what that is. Or maybe it's just wrapped something. Lots of vegetables. I don't know what that is. That's an onion. No, that's chicken. Never mind. Bell peppers. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's fish. Okay. Which basically means that these aren't like what they're going for, because why would you have banana and fish in the same thing? I say that, but there's probably some way to do it. None of them are sleeping. But they're working hard. The next morning, yes, thank you. I can't believe they managed to hang on until there's 2 left on each side. Yeah, but it's okay. There's no way the first and second seed will lose. The hall is slowly but surely filling the students with and other related parties that have come to watch. The electric nervousness in the air just keeps increasing. Oh, what's this? Take a look, ladies and gentlemen. Tsukasa Eishi and Kobayashi Rindo of the Elite 10 Council have just entered the arena. Are you sure you're okay, Tsukasa? You're still tired, aren't you? No, it's weird. But I'm actually totally fine. Annoying. My nerves are calm. You might even say I'm at the top of my game. But is Rindo, because we still have yet to have the why she's scared part, like, actually do something. Obviously, since it just happened. So that might also be a factor. Now then, how will the 2 of you divide up the courses? That syrup you made for them, how long will its effect last? who knows? It doesn't really matter. It's cuter that way. What? What did she do? Yeah, so I'll be doing the appetizer and Tsukasa will be doing the main dish. I suppose that makes sense. I guess the first scene kind of has to make the main dish. How Shokugekki's team divided up the load. Please let it... See, they're probably just annoyingly Soma's the main character, so there's a good chance he might do the main dish, even though we all want Irina to do it. Megumi, Takumi-kun, how was it? How'd the night go? How was the tactics conference? Dead. Who's gonna make each half? Well, you see. Wow, they also looked dead on their feet. Great start. Okay. They're fighting over who gets the main dish with rock, paper, scissors. Okay, sure. Again, they still haven't decided which of them will make what. Our team works in shambles from the get-go, and the chapter ends. If it bites... Oh, chapter's not over. So I'm doing the appetizer. Yes. I want to finish up things with a bang with the main dish. In any case, we're starting now. Both teams approach your cooking stations. The final bout begins now. Okay. So the two interesting things are obviously that the last bout will be a tag team battle, where they aren't entirely working together. I mean, I suppose they can help each other like they did before, so each person is still making one dish, but they have to fit into a coherent 2-course meal. They have to do one each, and Soma will be doing the appetizer, Rindo will be doing the appetizer, and Tsukasa and Irina will be doing the main dish. Which basically means I get the lineup that I wanted in with the Irina versus Tsukasa, because that's what I've been saying the whole season? The whole damn arc. I wanted those two to go up against each other, and I wanted Irina to come out on top. Now, obviously, they have their... It's not really a sous chef, but they have their partner with them. So the factors that will help Irina and Soma win will be the teamwork, that even though it seems like they're not gonna be good at working together because of this is probably all just a decoy, or like a herring or whatever, because they'll probably do that pretty fine anyway. Tsukasa and Rindo are both individuals who have very strong, maybe not strong personalities. I don't think Tsukasa has a particularly strong personality, but they have strong values as a chef. Like, when we saw Tsukasa the first time, Tsukasa at his restaurant had no one to help him cook. The only people he had working for him were the people who were waiting the tables, because he doesn't allow anyone to help him. So we know that they're not going to work together on the dishes like we've seen the rebels do in the previous rounds. And Irina and Soma will definitely do that. Like, it would be such a waste for Soma if he doesn't have Irina taste everything he makes, just to make sure it's completely up to standard, because he might have a great palate as well. But Irina is literally known for having the best palate in the goddamn world. So they can help each other out like that. Soma's also really great support. And this does make it seem like Irina is sorry, but she's also gonna make the main dish, and she is the better chef of the two of them. So yeah, there's the whole teamwork thing there. Then we have the thing with Rindo being scared or afraid, and I think the fact that if she falters just a little bit, it could bring whatever plan her and Tsukasa have, it could just bring their course down as a whole if she has flaws of any kind. Because if you have like one flaw in your dish and it's just a single dish, it's just one flaw. But if you have a flaw in a dish that's supposed to be a part of the whole, then the whole thing is also flawed. So one mistake becomes more visible here because let's say she makes her dish. I don't know what she's gonna make. It's probably gonna be weird. Who knows? Because it has to also match with whatever Tsukasa is doing. They need a theme. But let's say her dish becomes sweeter than intended. Like, that would be a really big mistake, but let's just say that. Then that means that whatever Tsukasa is serving as the main dish will naturally feel less sweet. So his might taste a little bit more acidic or a little bit more bitter than it's supposed to be, because immediately preceding his dish was a sweet dish. So you can't really mess up, and that's where Irina's god tongue obviously comes in, because they won't make that mistake, because they have her to taste everything. So the fact that Tsukasa and Rindo will probably have a really hard time working together because their own ideals of their cooking are so strong, that's probably going to be one of the main reasons for their downfall, and that Rindo is probably a little bit more prone to mistakes because of her current mindset that we don't really know where it's coming from. There's also, like, I don't know how Tsukasa deals with having another person in the kitchen working with him, because we know he's been searching for an assistant, but he's also been searching for an assistant who won't really, like, butt heads with him. It's why he said, oh, I want Soma, but then he got to know Soma a little better, and he was like, okay, wait, if you were to actually become my assistant, that would probably be really tiring for me. And he kind of had the same opinion about Ishiki. Like, he seems like a person who can't really function in an environment where there's another really loud voice. If there's a voice that completely swallows up his own, even if they're not working together. And Rindo is literally the loudest person. She has the loudest personality. So I'm really interested in seeing how they work together, whereas both Irina and Soma are used to working with other people. Irina has... although we haven't really seen, but she's probably worked with Hisako a lot of times, and Soma is literally used to working with a chef who's so much better than him. So I think that from the get-go, like, Soma and Irina just offered to a better start just because of the environment they're used to, because they're better at working together, because they come into this knowing they have to work together to beat these two people, whereas Tsukasa and Rindo go into this as two completely different chefs who aren't probably used to working with other people. Like, Tsukasa we know, Rindo I have no clue. They also come into this knowing that they, as a whole, they are the better chefs. I refuse to believe that Irina is actually better than Tsukasa, and no one can tell me in a million years is Soma better than any of them. Irina probably isn't better than any of them either. There's a reason that she's number 10 and they are 1 and 2. But because the whole thing has to be cohesive, either one of the two, there's just, they might find their dish lacking, even though the dishes as individuals might be better than Irina and Soma's individual. And I think that will be what it comes down to, that as separate dishes, Tsukasa and Rindo probably have the best dishes, but as a course, which is what they're supposed to be judging them on, Irina and Soma will have the better course, because it will be more enjoyable to read those two dishes after each other, whereas Rindo and Tsukasa, they probably just feel like two different experiences. It doesn't feel like one experience, like when they had Tsukasa's 9-course meal the first time we met him, that had this like autumn theme or whatever it was. So yeah, I think that's probably what it's gonna come down to. I feel like there's gonna be more, because that what I talked about is just very predictable. Like, it's just everything that we've been building up to so far. So I'm also really interested just seeing what Irina and Soma, like, what they decided to do, because who knows. We're also gonna have obviously Asami and his 2 girls. They're gonna be the judges. I doubt we're gonna have more judges than those. I don't know. But it'd be really great, because Asami will... The thing about Asami is that he won't just give the victory to Tsukasa and Rindo if they don't deserve it, because he believes in his ideals more than he believes in people. So if Soma and Irina make the better dish that embodies this true gourmet whatever thing, he will pick them. He will be fair. That much I can expect from Asami. Because he will value true gourmet cooking over the people who supposedly works under him. He has no sense of... I don't want to say he has no sense of loyalty, but he won't hesitate in just like cutting off people that he doesn't feel like he needs anymore. And obviously he wants Irina to follow the direction that he wants for her, and if she can make this true gourmet dish, then obviously he's gonna be happy about that, even if by the end of the day he won't be able to control her unless he has some kind of hostage, or I don't know what he's gonna do to her. I feel like he still has a plan, so that inevitably when Irina does show that she can do this true gourmet cooking, he will be like, ha, I will murder your mother if you don't follow my plans, or something. I don't know. But yeah, I think that's what I have to say about this. Good chapter though. It makes it seem more believable that that this is the way to win against them, rather than have Irina take out Rindo and Tsukasa in a one-on-one fights. Because I said before, in one-on-one fights, Soma does not stand a chance. And I still believe that. As I said, I think Irina and Soma will make the individually weaker dishes, but together the harmony will conquer whatever the other team makes. So yeah, it'll be really good. Hopefully. We'll see how much. But this arc has been going on for quite a long time now, so I'm hoping that we can wrap it up rather quickly, so within like at least this bout, I would love for it to be over before we hit May. But we also have to take into consideration that we have Golden Week somewhere in there, so that'll be no chapters that week. But still, that's still like 9 chapters worth of stuff, or something. So yeah. Here's hoping that this won't drag out too long, but there will be flashbacks to what Irina and Soma were doing during the night. There will be flashbacks when it comes to Rindo, about why she's scared. There will be flashbacks possibly about Asami and Irina, I don't know. There will be explanations. There will be flashbacks we don't expect. There will be something about Tsukasa and Rindo, hopefully more about their backstory. Because I want to know more. And maybe we'll also get more of what Simon and Joichiro and Dojima have been doing behind the scenes, because we know they're doing something, but we don't know what, and I want to know. But maybe we'll see after the bout ends, just because the thing is, at this point, it seems more likely, like, it seems like 99.9% likely that the rebels will win. Of course, there's still that one tiny chance that they won't, and something crazy will happen. But if that happens, what will Central then do? Is the question, because they just had all their elite chefs defeated by these people that they were gonna expel. So that's gonna be interesting as well. But that's it. I don't know why I'm doing this. Leave a thumbs up if you like anything that I say. Leave in the comments below what you thought of the chapter and anything I talked about. And you can subscribe if you want to see more. And until next time, bye.